Virgo, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for the month of August is the King of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles upright. So your biggest challenge here, Virgo, has a lot to do with the King of Cups. Now, some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this can simply be you, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? So we're gonna clarify this. We're gonna see why the King of Cups is your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Virgo, you have the Lovers, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. There was a choice here about a relationship that you were involved in. Now, if you weren't involved in a relationship, this could have been about you disconnecting from a relationship or disconnecting from something here that you were very passionate about. Some of you may have decided to make a decision, okay, between two things or two situations. We're going to talk more about that in a moment. Present moment, you have the Three of Wands, the World, and you have the Eight of Wands. Something here is closing out for you. You feel it. Something here is ending or closing out for you. Some of you are traveling or you're planning to travel as well. There could be some sort of important communication or fast movement that is coming in for you. And we're going to talk more about that and see what that is in a moment. In the near future, you have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and you have the Devil. So in the near future with the Five of Cups, I really strongly feel that something here becomes very obvious, something here that you don't like, or something here that's not fulfilling you anymore. Or there could be some sort of disappointment that comes to your attention, especially with the Devil here. I feel like this is directly a message to you, and we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles upright with the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So there's something here about getting clear on why someone hurt you or why there was a painful situation that took place. There was definitely some sort of conflict here in the past that really affected you on a deep level. And this could have a lot to do with someone here who walked away from you or someone who disconnected from you. And a lot of you are trying to make something clear here. It's like you want to work something out, or you want something to be more in a cooperative state, but you don't know how to do that, right? You're saying to yourself, how do I make this situation better? How do I resolve it, right? And we're going to talk about that. We're going to see what the messages are from Spirit for you, okay? So let's get into your reading, Virgo, and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is clarified by, you have the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Your biggest challenge here, okay, has a lot to do with a conflict, okay? There was a conflict, or there is currently a conflict that's happening between you and a specific person. There's somebody here, Virgo, and I feel like this is you. I mean, it could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates. There's somebody here that you really love, that you're really in love with. It's like you're enamored with this person, or you really love them. Or this could be a person who's really in love with you, and what's really affecting you, okay? And I feel like this is you because it is your challenge. What's really affecting you right now is the conflict. The fact that you had a conflict with this person, you don't know how to resolve it. It's like there's a very strong opposing energy. And because Saturn is currently in Pisces, you're constantly faced with this opposing energy, this like conflict, this like drama, there's something here that's affecting you on a very deep level. And what your challenge here has a lot to do with, there's two important messages that you need to know. The first message here that you need to know is everything that you do should be analytical. It should not be emotional. In order to resolve a conflict and really get something here back into balance, which I feel like you want, you need to be analytical about it, okay? You are an analytical sign. You are, you're a Virgo, you're an earth sign. You're somebody who has the ability to be down to earth. And because you're ruled by Mercury, you tend to be analytical, or you have the ability to be analytical. When you start to become overly emotional about things that are outside of your control, you lose. Okay, you lose because you're overly emotional and you're not grounded. And this is a problem that you have. Okay, I'm going to keep it real with you. So it's very important that, one, you're analytical about your circumstance or situation that you are confronted in. And the second thing is you need to lead with love. Everything should be from the heart and should be with love. Okay, because that's all we have, if there's no love and it's just conflict all the time, and this can be inner conflict, it can be conflict with relatives, it could be conflict with a relationship. This is about you sitting down with yourself and being grounded, because right now there is an opportunity here to make something better, but it's all about how you approach it. The more you get overly consumed by your emotions, and this is something that you've been really battling and facing for the last, I'd say, year or two, you've been going through this. This is about you taking the bull by the horns and really being able to realize, look, I have the ability to be analytical and logical about this situation and to lead with love. And when you do that, I promise you, your situation is going to change and it's going to become better. Okay. So that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Moon. There was a very important decision here that you needed to make about your future, about your success. And I think a lot of you didn't mention this to anybody here in the past. It was a very secretive thing that you were personally going through. What was really affecting you here in the past was an opportunity connected to a relationship, whether or not you wanted to go on your own or whether or not you wanted to take this person with you. There's a bit of a conflicting energy here in the past about you focusing on you and you focusing on your relationship. And one of the things that I want to mention to you is, with the north and the south nodes changing astrologically, this is going to affect everybody, but it's going to more so affect you. And the reason why is because the south node is going to be in your second house. If you're a rising Virgo, the south node is going to be in Libra, which is your second house, which is very much connected to your money. And if you did watch my previous all signs reading, I talked about how you need to guard your money. You need to make sure that your money situation is stable and grounded. And a lot of you feel like it's time for you to make an important decision about your financial situation. Should I move? Should I leave? Should I go? How can I make more money? But at the same time, you could have a relationship that is very much important to you. Should I have a new beginning with this person? Should I go all in with this person? So in the past, there was a very important decision about your personal success and your relationship, because your relationships are very much connected to your finances, because Libra rules your second house. So a lot of you feel that in some way your partner is connected to your finances, and there could be something changing here that's really affecting you on a deep level in terms of that. And that's what I see happened here in the past. And another thing here in the past too, and again, relationships, there you go. There's that confirmation. Libra is the Two of Cups in a way, because this is about a relationship, even though it's a water energy, which is, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy, it's still connected in some sort of way. Especially because Libra turns into Scorpio. Everything is connected in some way, shape, or form. Now, you're questioning in the present moment whether or not something is done. Is it done? Is it done? Is it over? Tell me why the world is here. What does Virgo need to know? So the world is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Swords. In the present moment, there is something here that is done, that's closing out for you with the Ten of Wands and the World. But I think this is a good thing, because this situation that's closing out for you is showing you that it's time to move forward with your life. One of the things that I think is really beautiful, not only for you, but for most signs, is that the North Node is in Aries right now. And instead of being so focused on our relationships and collaborating with people and trying to establish relationships, this is about you standing on your own 2 feet. This is about you becoming reliant on yourself. This is about you taking action. And I think the important message for you right now, Virgo, in the present moment, is for you to get clear on what you want. Okay, get really clear on what you want, because now that something here is closing out for you, now that you see the signs that something here is done, a lot of you, and again, depends on your spiritual quest, your spiritual journey, a lot of you are moving forward. A lot of you have some sort of plan or goal or some sort of new direction that you're going into, which I think is really beautiful. You're going to get some sort of communication, or there's communication coming in about this. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands in the present moment for Virgo. You have the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Magician. Some of you are going to be talking about marriage, taking a relationship to the next level. If you've been going through a lot of trauma and mental anguish, that's going to come to an end. As soon as the sun goes into your sign, as soon as Mercury retrograde goes into your sign, which it will by the August 23rd, it's going to be moving into your sign. There's going to be a lot of revisions about your life, about your direction, about the course of your life, the actions, the direction that you're taking. There's a huge decision, a life-changing decision that you're going to have to maybe make here. But this is a part of your journey, and it's a part of you moving to the next level in your life. So this is about you not holding yourself back and allowing yourself to be overly emotional about something when it's inevitable. Change is inevitable, right? So there is a new journey that you're going to be embarking on, and it has a lot to do with your self-development after a very hard period. I'm getting something here about popcorn. Okay, there's something here about popcorn. A lot of you eat popcorn. Some of you eat popcorn and you zone out and watch movies to avoid confronting these issues that you've been facing. But this is about you taking the bull by the horns, and this is about you recognizing that your life is very much dependent on the direction that you want to take and what works for you, okay? That's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, let's talk about the near future. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands. You have the Ten of Swords and you have the Eight of Wands. So in the near future, I do strongly feel a lot of you are going to have a conversation, if this is about love, because I do feel like your challenge has a lot to do with love. A lot of you are going to be expressing, you know, your uncertainties about the future. You're going to be expressing about things that hurt you or affected you on a deep level. But one of the things that you also have to keep in mind, Virgo, and I think that this has a lot to do with another person that you're dealing with. Some of you are still in the future letting go of something toxic here, letting go of something here that really affected you on a deep level. I'm getting a lot of anxiety and like fear and just this nervous energy. So in the near future, a lot of you may be seeking counseling to talk about something here that really affected you in the past. And some of you are closed off to this, but in the near future, you realize that in order for you to release yourself from the toxicity, something here that's really toxic that you've been going through, it is going to require you to recognize what you need to give up on, because there's something here that you keep pursuing or you keep focusing on, but it's not healthy and it's not good for you. And you know that that is a part of the change that needs to happen, because there is a big change that's coming in here that is outside of your control. Ten of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yes. So some of you are going to have a conversation maybe with someone, and I'm getting an advisor energy, right? Like Queen of Swords is an advisor. She is somebody who, she's very logical, right? This person who's coming into your life, it could be a counselor, it could be a friend, it could be a lover. This person's trying to help you. Someone here is trying to help you to get to this place of being happy, but you keep turning your back on them, or you keep kind of taking your time here. And I think what you're learning right now is you're going through a transition. And you're going to see that when the sun moves into your sign over the next 30 days. And you're also going to see that as Mercury enters into your sign, because there's something here that you've missed. But as Mercury transits through your sign until I believe the 15th of September, a lot of things are going to come to light for you. And that's how you're going to get clear on how to work something out. Because right now you're in pain, something hurts you, you want to set it right, but you don't know how. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. What's the advice? You have the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Whoop. So your biggest piece of advice here is to understand, understand, and overstand why a conflict happened. There's a reason why a conflict happened and why it hurts you so deeply. It's because this conflict that took place is there to change you and shape you, okay? Anytime pain, trauma, hurt happens to us in our life, it's there to shape us. It's there to make us better. It's there to really, uplift us and make our situation better, okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles here, the message for you is to remain grounded, to remain logical about your situation. Understand, understand, and understand why a conflict happened. How is it affecting you? Ask yourself those important questions and don't be afraid to write these things down. Some of you are being called, and I'm getting this intuitively, to write a journal about how you feel, because the more you release these emotions and feelings in a journal, the less inner conflict you're going to feel inside of you, and the more you're going to be able to ground yourself. And this is also showing the universe that you're interested in improving or making something better in your life, instead of holding on to the trauma, the pain, the arguments, and all of that, because all that's doing is affecting you. It's lowering your vibration. So this is about you becoming grounded within yourself again. And once you're in this place of being grounded and releasing that conflict and that pain within you, it is going to open the door to get clear on something that's going to allow you to finally move on to this new beginning that you're looking for, okay? So Virgo, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.